Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am actually sitting outside enjoying some shade as I just set up this massive haul from an estate that we have previously visited. This time they had a 3-day sale. I was the first one at every day, got some great stuff, and they let me into areas of the house that no one was allowed in. So, if you're new here, I'm Andrew. I'm a vintage reseller slash collector specializing in mid-century decor, specifically holiday, glassware, linens, textiles, knickknacks, anything from the 40s to the 70s, and every once in a while we'll throw a new item in here. So, yeah, sorry I'm squinting. It's a little bright out here, even in the shade, so I'm gonna take you over there and show you. In the meantime, I'll turn you around here. I'm sitting here and there's lilac bushes above me here and lots of irises blooming. So we got the purple ones and the red ones over here. Some more purple. These yellow and white ones are my favorite. And then some pink ones over here. So I'm just going to take you over here onto the patio. Mushrooms are going to get painted here. They did not do very well. These are from Cracker Barrel last year, so they did not do very well with the paint. So we're going to do a paint job on them, do some fun colors. That's more to come, but we have all this and all this to show you. So I'm going to start back here. Now, for those of you who have seen earlier videos, there was a local estate sale. The deal was that the brother had purchased the parents' house, which most of this came out of, and they had all this stuff in there. He then filled his things in on top of it and was just basically using it for storage. He had another house that he lived in that was completely full of stuff, and they're going through most of that over there is tools and stuff, and a lot of this was from the parents. So I bought a ton before. They basically adopted me at this point into one of their kids, and I was actually over there yesterday working, finding things in the basement people were looking for as they came in and were asking questions. But I think this is pretty much it. They're gonna call me when they start working at the other house if they find anything I might like. Without further ado, let's take a look. Lots of new old stock paint by numbers. We got puppies, horses, more horses. Got some religious things there. These are sculpt by numbers. You can do the bust of Abraham Lincoln or George Washington, or apparently this one's Abraham Lincoln, this one's George Washington. We have paint by numbers mosaics. There are these particular ones here, these are the oriental figures. Most of the paints in here are dried up and no good, but the fact that they're new, old stock, never used, makes it very interesting. And I know one particular lady that would absolutely probably love to have these, so I'm going to give her first cracks at them if she wants them. If not, they'll probably find their way online. The spaghetti set was kind of neat. Picked that up. I love these guys. Unfortunately, he's missing part of his mustache, but I had to rescue them out of the basement. Hairspray holder. You put your can of hairspray in there. This great fish planner. McCoy smiley face. Love the little Halloween candle. Don't have him. This is a saucer, and I looked everywhere. This is made in Italy. I looked everywhere for the cup, but I love the saucer, so I picked it up anyway. This is hysterical. This is excuse me, there's a lantern fly that keeps escaping. There, I got him. Lantern flies are bad here in Pennsylvania, so. But this is a fork that supposedly, I don't know if it twirls when you spin for your spaghetti. It's one of those gag gift things in the original box. So I picked that up. Sagittarius, little fox. I thought that was cool from Margaret Johnson, 1968. I love this little thing. I'm not sure if he's a Holt Howard or not. There's something on the bottom. I'll have to investigate, but really liked him. This was a great piece of ironstone with the heads on it, so I picked that up too. I found this piece in the basement, the Black Pyrex Snowflake. So that's amazing. Love that. This new old stock cutting board with the mushrooms, I thought that was pretty sweet too. There is a ton of these I found in the basement. These are new old stock aluminum carved light switch cover plates. They're great. There's some more over here I'll show you. The CB Milk Glass Fire King mug I picked up. I want to go back over here a second because I don't think you'll be able to see her from the other side. I found her in the basement in a plastic bag. Is she not fantastic? She needs to be cleaned. She's a Rel Pro. I do not have her in my Valentine's Day collection, so I picked her up. Here's some old buttons, which I know somebody who would really like to have these, so they're for Sarah because she collects buttons. There's some more in this tin here that are a little bit older. Oops, I'm spilling them everywhere. Here we go. But there's some older ones in there. They had other ones, but I'll be honest with you, they were pretty much plain, and I thought the can was even kind of cool too, so I picked those up. So we're going to go back over here. This was in the basement, this cider set, and I don't think there's a maker's mark on it, but it's pretty sweet with the pink and the greens. Here's some more of those plates. Look, we have green ones. We have pink ones. I just grabbed all of them because I thought these would be really cool for somebody who's refinishing a bathroom or maybe has these and doesn't have any place, you know, needs a replacement or needs to add one. These great red lampshades, because you can never have too many fiberglass lampshades on hand. I love this pepper shaker, salt shaker. It's a combination, grinder and shaker. This I found, I thought it was really pretty with the tile in the middle. Doesn't say much on there. I found these guys in the basement, and this one was damaged, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with him. He's pretty chewed up. Maybe if somebody can craft with him. Love this tin. It's a Christmas tin with the dome on there. As you can see, we found some pottery. We got this great yellow vase, a McCoy planter. This little cute planter, but it has some wax in it, so I have to get it out. I believe this is Faltzcraft. I think so. I think I have one to match this down at the beach. I gotta look and see. And then of course this piece here, which is just a USA. These were in an old chest in the basement. Some of this trivet here for like a coffee pot I absolutely love. It's metal and it's heavy. This old Maytag oiler, thought that was pretty cool. These great acro agate flower pots. This little Dutch metal chest I thought was really cool. We'll start over here. This big floor lamp shade. There is a little bit of wear on the inside, but it is just so cool. You don't see them that large anymore. The Darwin Thinker. It's chalkware. I couldn't leave it behind. Got some cool Americana milk glass mugs. This cool little kids box. We saw the buttons already back here. These bluebirds were pretty cool. They're Blue Jays made in Japan. They have that one. We have that one there. This little one. And of course, the salt and pepper shakers down here. So I thought they were pretty cool. This purple roller skate. It's a very unusual color of purple. I really like that. So I picked that up. This girl was still, oh, knocked that over. This girl was still sitting there, so I picked her up as well. I think she's pretty cute. She should have an umbrella, but she doesn't. This tobacco jar is really neat. His head comes off. He does have a hairline, but I think these are pretty hard to find. So, I mean, he was only a couple dollars. I think he's made in England. This purple glass owl I thought was pretty neat. And then the milk glass two-tone duck. That's a really good piece. Really enjoyed that piece, finding that. Of course, I found some more linens. This is actually a new old stock towel that's never been used with the peach roses. A couple new old stock tea towels. These Fuller brush letter openers, and of course this little Asian samurai letter opener. They found a couple more doilies they put aside for me. And now we're gonna go over here. So, most of these radios were in a almost coffin sized box in the basement. So we got the Philco twin speaker, this desk lamp here, which I really need to work on cleaning it up, but it is just too cool. It's got the clock and everything. I did pick up this quilt. She made me a deal on it. It's an older, let me get this out of the way. It's an older one. It's probably a cutter, but I thought somebody could make good use out of it. This tablecloth has some stainage in it, but it was only like $2, so I picked that up. Grab these towel bars, because I actually think I want to put one in my laundry room, but this one was really unique with the two-sided kind of corner thing. Picked up these curtains, and then this embroidered tablecloth with the butterflies on it. So this clock actually, I believe, projects onto the ceiling. That's actually, I think, a pretty good one. This old Zenith back here, that's pretty sweet. And this old Panasonic clock radio, I think these still do pretty good. This one is really interesting. Let me turn it right side up. It's a Delana clock radio. It comes in this little portable, so I guess if you travel, it's for your nightstand. This little real tone transistor radio was down there. Let's not gloss over the light fixtures. So this was hanging up in the basement. It needs obviously good cleaning, but how great is that for 70s plastic? This one, I may do some restoration work on it and keep it. I really like the way it looks. It's pretty neat. I got one other one that's in pieces in the garage I gotta show you. This postal telegraph clock, it needs to be cleaned up and brushed up, but I couldn't leave that behind. And behind it is a new old stock German tablecloth. So put that over there. These are little refrigerator containers. I got 3 of them. They came in a little holder. They're from Valley Forge Plastics in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. So I thought they were pretty neat. We're going to talk about the box in a minute, because that's a whole other story. This great Westinghouse pink clock, I thought that was neat. These are made in England. I just love the coloring on them. They were in a cabinet downstairs, so of course I picked them up, but they are great. There's a pair of these Philco speakers, and I think you can hang these on a wall, but I thought they were absolutely awesome as well, so I grabbed those. This great little desk lamp. It needs to be cleaned up, but this is actually glass here. But I thought that would be great for the booth. And of course, this great clock radio here. needs to be cleaned up. It is missing a couple knobs, but I thought that was still a great piece for a shelf. So let's talk about this little chest. So this was upstairs in the attic. Somebody in the family had made it, and I'm pretty sure it's a pretty great piece. He actually was going to keep it, and I asked him on Thursday. He says, "No, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put my ammo in it." And then Friday, I went back. His wife texted me, and she said, "I'm going to work on him. I don't think he needs to keep it." Because I really, for some reason, this isn't mid-century. This is not my style, but I really like this piece. So when I went back on Saturday, she said, "He's ready to sell it." And I said, "What do you want for it?" He said $55, and I said sold. So it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's all hand done. It's got a little compartment here, as you can see. But I think this is going to stay with me for a while. And I put some family things in it. I just feel like it just has like that family heirloom kind of stick your mementos in there. So very excited about that. But oh, and I'll show you my seedlings here. They're all doing pretty good. I'm going to give them a couple more weeks in here, and then maybe move them over into some plants. So I'm going to wrap up the video here. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Sorry, I'm squinting again because it's really sunny out here. Let me know what you guys liked in the video. If you see something that you like, check out my eBay store. Link is in the description below. If you don't see it there, just send me a message and I can let you know if it's sold or if it's at the booth or at the store. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we get notified of, we can notify you of videos coming out. So I'm gonna go get some iced tea, enjoy the rest of the afternoon because it is Sunday, it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all those moms out there. I hope you have a nice day. And we'll see you on the next one.